Hey there, welcome to the channel. Today let's take a look at the Digitnow HD recorder. So as it turns out, this machine is actually quite good if you're recording old VHS tapes. A very similar device to the ezcaps 284, only this one I'd say is mildly better. It does certainly have some advantages over the ezcaps 284, which I'll leave a link in the description. For your money, you do actually get quite a bit. So you get a power cable, male-to-male composite cables, an instruction manual. The software, ironically, is ArcSoft 3.5, the exact same one as the ezcaps 284. It comes with a remote cable and a HDMI cable. Taking a closer look, we've got the resolution button, so you'll be able to change the 1080 or 720 input, whether it's from HDMI, component or composite. So what else we got? We've got the power, as Ben Mendelsohn likes to say in Rogue One. We've got the record, HDMI or the composite and component, and 1080 or 720 indicators. And yes, I have ink on my finger. Along the side we have HDMI out and the remote adapter connection. Along the back we have the component connections and composite connections, and also the power. Along the other side we have HDMI in and USB for recording. So underneath, just air vents for when the device gets hot, which it never really did. And along the top, the record button. So I bought mine from Amazon, and you can actually also buy this from the Digitnow.us website. I think they're under $100, definitely worth it. If we were to compare the ezcaps 284 with the Digitnow, ezcaps got the advantage of having an SD card for recording as well, but I do have to say the Digitnow has a better picture quality if you're just recording straight to VHS. So for the first test, I'm just using the composite, so it's yellow for video and red and white for audio. Just wanted to do a test with the VHS tape, see what the quality is going to be like. So from here we're just going to be using the input button until the composite light blinks. When you have composite plugged in, changing the resolution doesn't matter. For my test, it's still recorded at 720 by 576 at 50 frames a second. Hit record and you'll see the red light is recording. It's easy as that. The USB, by the way, has to be formatted as FAT32, not NTFS. It won't accept it otherwise. For the test, I just did composite and HDMI. The power supply is a US plug, so I do have to use an adapter. Just thought I'd show you how that works. And finally, just looking at the composite cables from the VCR into the Digitnow. Very easy, very simple setup. Even though it's not showing it, it does record as 50 frames a second for power regions or 60 frames a second for NTSC. For this sample, the black borders are just showing because of VLC player. Look at this guy, looks like he's trapped in a jigsaw trap. I want to play a little game. Over to HDMI, and the cable setup is very simple. Just out from the VCR and into the device. Lights will indicate if it's HDMI and whether it's 1080p. You do have to hit play on the VCR first before it'll let you record. Just thought I'd let you know. So HDMI recording is limited to 25 frames a second, and the image, as you can see, is kind of squashed, so you need to put it in an editor to put it the right way around. Oh, here comes Thomas the Tank. That's a problem that I tend to find with these sort of capture devices, especially with the HDMI. They do try and squash the image in to fit that 1920 by 1080 proportion. You'll need an editor to fix that sort of issue. Okay, looking at some properties. On the left hand side we have the composite recording, and on the right hand side we have the HDMI recording. So composite was only 1.49 gigabytes and that was for a 50-minute video, and the HDMI was 1.26 gigabytes, which was only for like a 17 or 18-minute video. The recording bitrate for the composite on the left hand side is 4000 kilobytes, and the HDMI is much better, much bigger at 10,000 kilobytes. So what do I think? Do I like it? Yeah, I think you should get it if you've got VHS cassettes or VHS-C cassettes. It records it at the proper frames per second. Would have been nice if it had a S video in, but you know, it's just composite, which I'm happy with. When I have a chance later, I'll try and do a video testing the component, but in the meantime it's just HDMI and composite. Just be aware that if you're from overseas, you will need possibly a power plug adapter to make it work. I'll leave a link down below where you can buy it. Click subscribe, and if you like, hit the like. I'll see you on the next video.